After any map, we have example of when then throw. So for this example, I am using this get product by ID method. Now then throw method helps in writing negative test cases. So how we can stub method so that it will help in checking if our method is returning some exception or not. So let's stub this method. So when this method is called with any int throw new null pointer exception. Now for this I'll assert with assert throw. In this I will check if exception is coming or not, which is null pointer exception, and I'll give a executable. So let's run this class. So let's check if this method is throwing exception or not, get by ID. Let's evaluate it. It is giving me a null pointer exception. So my test is green now. So it's a negative testing with the help of stubbing in Mockito. After this, let us understand do return example with a spy. For do return example, I am using this get bill method. It needs number of items, for example 2, and it will return me a double, so that is the bill value, and I can check assert. I can check assert value is 200. So I'm expecting that the actual response, the sum of bill of two items will be 200. So first in get bill method, it needs a list of product. So first I'll mock that method. I'll give it a product detail list. Then I have spied my bill service object here. So let's write do return stuff for this bill service. So this bill service has method get total bill, which expects product list and number of item. So it needs two argument matcher. So first will be product list. So it should be any list. Then any int. So this is how we do stubbing for spy objects. So let's run this screen. So my bill value is 200, which is expected. So this is how we do stubbing with of spy with the help of do return method. Now let us understand an example of do throw when void example. So do throw we can use this add product example. So it's a void method, and do return and do throw can be used with void also. So service dot add product new product. So it has a method of product dot add. So I'll stub it with the do through. So in do through, I'll say some runtime exception when product dot add any. So in add method, it is expecting a product detail object. So for objects, we mostly use any argument matcher method. So any object. So we will always use any. So my stubbing is done. Again, for this add product method, I'll use assertion dot assert throw. I'm expecting a runtime exception dot class, and then my execute. Let's run this. So this is the example for do throw with a void method. So guys, let's understand when then return then throw multiple call example. So for this again I am using this example of product get product by ID, and I'm stubbing product dot get ID any int. So first I am telling it to return some object, new product detail, then I'm telling it to throw some exception. So this is the example where first time if I call service get product by ID with some ID 1, it will return me a product with product detail. And if I call this method again with some other product ID, it will give me a null pointer exception. So let's add some assertions here. So here I am using assert all. So first I am testing it with product ID 1. I am checking that this object is not null if I get product by ID 1. Then I am checking with assertion dot assert through that exception is coming is null pointer exception, and I'm passing executable with get product by ID which has ID 2. So this is my test case, and it is passed. So this is how we can also write multiple call during our stubbing. So first time it is calling, then return, then second time it will call, then throw. Ordering will be maintained according to the function name. I can call, then return, like this also, and I can call multiple then throw also. After this, let us understand when then call real method example. For this example, I am using get bill method again. So this is my get bill method. So in this, I am expecting the same value, but in this example, I do not want to pass any stubbed data. I want that this get total bill method, whenever it is called, it should calculate actually whatever input it has. So I want to call a real method get total bill, not the mocked one. So for this, I write bill service dot get total bill, any list, any int, then call real method. Now for this, it needs a list, and for list, I need list of product detail object. So I'll pass a product detail list, product 1 and product 2. So product detail product 2. So these two products will be go in this get total bill method, and it will return me the total bill. Now, if I see in to get total bill method, it is calculating the sum on the basis of price. So I need to give the price also. So first I am giving price 100, product 1, and to product 2 I am giving price again 100. So now let's run this method. Now we can see our assertions is green and test is also green. So this is the example of call a real method. After this, let's understand the example of do answer with when. So this product detail will have some ID 1, and it will have some name test product. Now I'll stub the add method of product now with the do answer. Any now in do answer I have invocation object. So this invocation object has get argument. So my argument for this add method is only one. So I can have multiple arguments. And the type of this object is product detail. I can assert here that my product detail dot get id is equal to 1. Also, when I was passing the name of the product, it was test product. So I can assert that also. After this, I just need to return null. So this is how we can test our code with the example of do answer. We can also return something here, but most cases we use null as a return, and we do the assertions inside of this invocation execution. So let's run this. Our test is green now. So I hope you understand the do answer example. Let me know if you have any question. I'll answer that in my in the comment box. So guys, these are the example of stubbing argument matches. I hope you understand these example. Let me know if you have any question in the comment box. I'll try to answer them all. Thank you.